This is the Wen variable speed jigsaw. I believe it's 6.6 amps. Just got it through the Home Depot Seeds program. So this is everything you get in the box. The jigsaw fully assembled, instruction manual, 2 little blades, and I think that's an edge guide. Also, there is a dust collection port adapter right here that I put on. So that did come unassembled. I put it on. It has a couple features. So it is variable speed. Your speed control is going to be right here. It's not going to focus too well, but it goes up to speed 6. This knob, it moves okay. It's not as going forward at the 1 through 3. It's pretty smooth. Once you get up to 3 or 4, it kind of binds up a little bit. I noticed that with a lot of the Wen adjustments, they're not very smooth, but it's not too hard to push. The trigger's right there. If you want to lock it, put that button on the side. Right there, it's locked. Click it again, you're back to off. It has 4. How clear you can see it. There's 4 settings: 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and those actually set the way the blade moves. For different materials. So I believe, let me look it up. Setting 0, it says for hard metals, or thin sheet metals, and you can use it also for cutting curves and sharp edges. At the 0 setting, the blade moves up and down in a straight line. They say for smooth cutting. Now, when you switch to the number 3 setting, the blade moves in an elliptical stroke for more aggressive cutting. And if you read the instructions, there's 4 different settings right here. So you have options. Down, see this other switch? It says off and on. So if it's on, it's going to blow air at the cut and blow your sawdust away. If it's off, it'll direct the air through the back. It's for if you're hooked up to dust collection. Pretty straightforward. I haven't used it to cut yet. And then you can also adjust the foot, the base plate, if you want to cut on a bevel. And then, like, pretty much the way that the Wen router is set up, with the router edge guide, it's kind of the same for this. So it has a ruler on it, and you just loosen up the screws, push it through, tighten it down. You want to use that to cut on a pollen edge. I'll plug it in and show you a couple of the other features that you can only see if it's on. Sorry about that. All right, when it's plugged in, see the LED, or I think it's an LED back there, just so you know that there is power to the tool. And this does come with both a laser and a light. So the button on the front, hit it once, you get the laser, hit it twice, you get the bright LED light, which is pretty bright. 3 times, you get both. 4 times, it's off. I'm going to turn my one light off here so you can see a little bit better. What's wrong with me? So, laser, light, both. Pretty cool. It's not too loud. Not a lot of vibration with it. It's light. It is all plastic, as are all the Wen tools that I've tested so far. But it's got a decent amount of weight to it. Feels good in your hand. And like I said, in other videos, the Wen stuff is homeowner grade. So if you're going to be cutting stuff all day for work, I don't think this is the tool for you. If you're going to be using it all day, even you're a good hobbyist at home, it may be. I haven't used it enough to give you an honest review. To put the blades in, right? My phone doesn't want to focus. There is a little knob right here. Let's see if I can switch hands with the phone. Hard to do this with my phone. But right here, it's a little quick turn. Kind of like the way some sawzalls work. Flip that over all the way up, put the blade in, let it go, and it locks in, and and you want the blade to rest along right here. There it is with the blade in. See how close the laser lines up. Sorry, I know that's not focusing great for you. Hold it better like that. I think it's laser's close, but like with anything else, it's just a guide. I wouldn't say it's something I would follow 100%. I would just go by the way I would normally use a jigsaw. But overall, for the price point that this is at, I think it's a decent tool. You know, if you just need to do something every once in a while, you're not doing anything with extremely a lot of precision, this is probably fine. Even if you're good with a jigsaw, you could probably do okay with this. The bottom of the foot, even though it's the base of the foot, I'm not sure the proper terminology, it's metal and it's got plastic over it right here. I don't know if that's replaceable or not. Not going to scratch that up, but I could see if you used it a lot, it might get gouges in it that could possibly scrape whatever you're working on, your workpiece at some point. But overall, like the other Wen tools, for the price, I think it's a good option. I'm going to do a quick cut and see how it works and get right back to you. I just made a quick half circle. This obviously isn't hard wood, but it cut better than I thought it would. The saw did the work itself. I didn't really have to push it much. It didn't push it much. It didn't wander. You know, I wasn't cutting anything, any particular shape. This was like that. So on the top, you got a little bit of tear out. On the bottom, it was fine. Did get blue from the blade on the wood. So I'm actually going to give this a thumbs up. Sometimes the lower end stuff isn't really worth it, but for the test cut I did, how it's made, the price point, I think it's a good buy for the money. So I hope you like this. I'll be putting up another one probably today if I get this all put together. It's the Wen drill press table. I'm going to put that over on my rigid drill press, see how it goes, and hope everyone has a good time, and see you in the next video.